All right, so we're back at the Free and Cheap Roundtable with our regulars. We have Debbie and Janine, but we also have a visitor, Courtney Pastor. She writes the Mommy blog on TBO.com, and I understand you've got a lot of great ideas.
Well, yeah. I mean, one thing that we've been doing a lot this summer, I have a toddler, is hitting the spray grounds. And the local parks throughout the Tampa Bay area, many of them have them. They are all free, and they range in size from very simple little fountains to something more elaborate, like if you go out to Oldsmar or Dunedin. They have buckets that dump on your heads. It's all kind of what's appropriate for your child. So we've enjoyed that, and it's a great way to cool off. There's a couple other things that I found. If your kids are a little older, maybe want to do some tours, Raymond James Stadium offers a tour Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You get to go through the locker room. You can go through the tunnel onto the field like the players.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know that they let you climb on the pirate ship, but they do take you up by it. You just need to call that day and make sure the tour is still on. If you're more into movies, Tampa Theater offers tours too. They do some behind-the-scenes stuff, and it's free for members, or it ranges from as cheap as $2 to $5 depending on age. The admission pays for restoration and maintenance of the theater.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
Some of the things that I think about when I'm out with my kids, the things to do, I like the nature parks. I love the different parks, and one that's close to where I live is the Largo Narrows Nature Park. It's McGow Nature Park. They have a turtle area where you can go and buy some food and feed the turtles, and then you can go, walk out on the pier. They have a playground. You can see boats out on the pier. There's like mangroves and a walkway you can go through.
What kind of turtles are they?
You had to go and ask.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of
they're
turtles.
not sea turtles. They're like land turtles.
No, they're water turtles. They're different. They're different sea turtles.
Highly scientific.
There's some snapping turtles there. There's
Really?
alligator turtle. There's different kinds there that you can feed, and that's really cool. And they have walkway there, and you can go out and do that. And then, there's always Fort DeSoto Park that you can go out to, and that's, there's so many things. You can rent a kayak, you can rent a canoe, and have different fun there. And Honeymoon Island State Park is another one I like. It costs $8 to go in a car, with 2 to 8 people. But what's great about there is they have the Osprey Trail, where they have all these old dead trees, and ospreys are up at the top. You can watch them eating fish, diving into the water. One time I was out there and you saw dolphins in the water. There's a dog beach also if you have a dog and you want to bring your kids out with the dogs. So there's a lot of activities to do at different areas around the parks and the beaches. And another thing, too, is Blockbuster right now is offering this thing. It only goes till July 4th, but if you buy a $2.99 regular new release, for days after that, you can rent a $1.99 or less movie for free up until July 4th, one per day. So if you wanted to sit and have your kid, if your kids are with you and there's a Blockbuster nearby, you can get free movies up to July 4th. So that's one thing. And one more thing, Michael's right now has a thing where you can, a passport to fun, and that goes June 21st to July 30th, and you can take your kids and do craft projects, which is really neat. And they
free?
Most of them are free. I called around, and there's a couple that might have a few art supply things. But
I knew they were doing that on Father's Day, letting you make your data craft, so they're continuing it.
You have to check on their website, and they have over 50 projects from 18 countries.
Oh, that's really fun.
But you can't drop them off and be like,
no,
yeah, I'm going to Marshall's.
You kind of actually have to hang out with them a little bit.
Ridiculous. I hate those kinds of things. My kids are a little older, you guys know. And one of the big things that we're very excited about is that MOSI opened it's called Sky Trail High Ropes course. And it's
really cool.
The most expensive, there's a whole bunch of different price breakdowns, but the most expensive that you would pay is $10. Let me tell you, we did this in Tennessee over spring break, and it was like $65 each for us to do.
What's the experience?
You clip into this harness thing so that you don't plummet to your death. And
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's so cool. And then you walk along like uneven-y kind of things, and but you're on a rope the whole
tethered.
time. Yeah, and then you'll
go
walk
through
across
wooden trail.
like a net,
yes.
and different climby things.
Is
and
it
it's
outside?
Tall. Yeah, it's tall.
It's
outside.
Set up outside,
it's,
right?
It's
like,
hot.
yeah.
But I think it's all in the trees and the woods behind
That's
there.
pretty cool.
But $10.
Yeah, that's a deal.
That's a really great deal. Also on the blog, I've posted about roller skating, United Skates. You can skate there all the time for a couple bucks, as long as you don't let the kids hit the video games, because that's the big money.
Yeah,
that's the big money suck right there.
Yeah, if you look for things like they had an anti-bully campaign, if you sign the campaign that you will not bully at school, they let you in for free. But then I went broke when they found all the games.
They should have a sign that you won't play video games thing. And it'd be like, oh, you signed that. Sorry. So, but those are two really good things. And there's movie theaters right now. They do the kid movies. If you want to go and sit through that, again, I don't think you can drop them off. I mean, that's always the burden, the nerve. So, and I listed those different participating theaters on the site.
Well, those are some good ones, and we're definitely going to have a lot more throughout the coming week. Go to Facebook and find us. Just search Free and Cheap and like us. Thanks, ladies, and thanks for joining us this week.
Thank you.